It's been a while since I've made a video, and I'm sorry. Mari here, and I've been struggling with what I wanted to say, how I wanted to say it, and really just upset with the way things are this year so far, with there having been more shootings than days in the year. These kind of days have been making me ask myself a lot of questions, and I wonder what I would do at a life or death situation. What kind of person I would be really. Would I be helping myself or those around me? I like to think that I'm the kind of person to run into the street and save a stranger's child regardless of my own safety. But what if it was like the shootings going on in the terrifying world? What would I do? Would I hide and pray not me? Would I get shot helping others escape? Would I speak to the shooters and talk them down? I'd like to think in a terrorist situation, I would do everything I could to help others escape before myself. I'd like to think in a hostage situation, I would do whatever it took to talk the shooter down, gain control of the weapon, and save lives. Now I know that cops would say that that is wrong, that professionals would say that that was wrong, and to do what the person tells me to do. But my own morale tells me that I have to try first. I don't think that I have the training for this. I don't think that just because I watch criminal shows gives me the right to attempt this. But I do have 4 things that I can use. I have compassion and empathy, my voice, and my goddess. I have her power, and I like to think that instead of staring down the barrel of a gun in fear for my life, I'd stare into the desperate eyes behind the gun and feel empathetic towards that person who is so desperate and so hurt that they are holding people hostage. Maybe it's a bank or a gas station or a store. Maybe it's in a school, and they're so upset with their lives or so desperate with their lives that they think that a gun is the answer. And I can feel empathetic towards that, and I can at least distract them long enough for other people to get out of the way and escape, maybe to hide. Hopefully I'll never know. What I do know is that I can use this compassion, empathy, my voice, and my goddess to help those in need around me right now. I feed the hungry. I love the cruel. Anybody that lives a horrible life, I don't blame them for it, even if it is their own doing. I don't even have this conversation with them like I'm trying to have with you, whoever you are watching. I try to feel empathetic, but not pity them. I know that it might be their choice, and maybe it's not. Maybe it's how the economy is horrible. Maybe they lost their jobs and they're living on the street for that, and it's made them into a mean person who steals. That's not fair to think, oh, well, it's their fault. I can speak out against the wrong. I can speak out and use my voice to tell people that they're racist if they like Donald Trump. Flat out. And I don't want anything to do with them. I can use that voice to explain that racism, to explain that it is wrong. And I can share the lessons that I have learned and I am still learning from my lady. I can share my experience. And so I walk that talk now to the best of my ability, and hopefully I'll never know if I walk that talk with a gun strained right at my face. Hopefully I never know, and hopefully you never know. But hopefully you start walking the talk.